I'm Rhoda. Welcome to my channel and welcome to our summer series. Today is a targeted strength workout. We're targeting buns and guns and inner thighs. So we'll work your glutes, your inner thighs, and your biceps. Of course, all of the supporting muscles play a role here too, so they will get work as well. This type of workout is targeting for 30 minutes, just a few muscle groups, which means you're going to get some real change happening. If that's the type of workout that appeals to you, please subscribe to my channel. There's never a cost to subscribe, and you help me keep your fitness free on YouTube. Are you ready to work your buns and guns and inner thighs? Let's go. Here we go, let's go. Big arms, knees up. A lot of movement, abs tight, pull that core in, help support this work. Knees up in front, twist it out. We've got very targeted work today, arms forward and back, glutes, inner thighs, and arms or guns. Let's reach on out, stretching out the back of the leg up into that glute. When you do glute work, in inner thigh work, you're going to really be getting a lower body leg workout, but we really focus in on those two areas, out and in here. I'm using a number of different dumbbells. If you have options, great. If not, use what you have. Grab water bottles or soup cans, especially if you're just starting out. That's how I started. And get used to having some resistance. Gravity is also your resistance. I'm going with my heavier weight here to start. I'm gonna hold the weight right at my chest. Going into a squat, I want you to turn your toes out just a little bit in this squat. And if you can come deep with me, here we go. All the way down, all the way up. Or, if you're just needing to protect those knees, same pace as us. So, you're activating. You're coming up and you're squeezing the glutes. Pick what works for you or something in between those two options. You can come down halfway, do that. Keep this weight right against the chest. Don't let the weight pull you forward. That puts pressure into your knees. You don't want to do that. Drive through your heels as you come up. Squeeze in the glute. Good way to get the lower body ready, right? You feel that? I'm going to my medium weight, and as I pick my weight up and put it down, your weight's on the floor. I want you to be careful. Keep your head above your heart. We're going to go into a side lunge. We'll step to your right, okay? So we're going side lunge. We're coming up with a soccer kick curl. Ready? Over, come up, curl. Or over, plant the foot, soccer kick curl. If you can do the balance move right here, just adds that core element. That balance training, this is more advanced. Elbows in. Pick what works for you. Maybe you do a balanced one, then you go ahead and plant the foot. I didn't do the kick there, did I? There we go. Or stay with that foot coming in and meeting the other foot. You pick what works for you. There's no competition. You showed up, you're ready to work. That's all you need to do. So, do at the level that feels good to you. I want you to challenge yourself, but I also don't want you falling over with some of these balance moves, okay? If you're just starting out, do the modification. Let's go to the other side, side lunge, over that curl. Ready? Over, up with the curl, or over, up and curl. Bring that foot all the way in, then curl it, there we go. That's tight. Pull your belly button to your spine right there. Helps with balance a lot. Keep going. Kind of get the hang of this move. We're getting those glutes, inner thighs, and biceps. Good. All right. Optional band. Just starting out, or you don't have a band, that's okay, all right? This is just gonna bring up our intensity here. Try and move quick here. grab one of my heavy weights, putting this around my ankle, going into a squat, side leg raise, ready? So it's squat, up, sit back. And as you can tell, if you're not using a band, you're still getting a lot of work. Getting those glutes, on the outer side of the glute right there with that leg raise. Band just adds intensity. These bands, you can pick them up at the local department store, Walmart, Target. Really not expensive. Good. And rest. All right, I'm gonna take the band off. We'll be back to it. But first, we're gonna pulse a wide squat. Toes out. Come down as far as comfortable for you. Pulse it if you can, all right? Otherwise, you're gonna hold while we pulse. I'll show you that on the second one here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Feel those inner thighs. Working. 3, 2, 1. Abs tight, always. Here's your weight belt. When you start to lift heavier weight, by holding your core nice and tight, you can lift more than you might think. Lifting heavy weight doesn't mean you're going to get bigger. It means you're going to get more tone quicker. And that's a good thing. And up. Last one, pulse it with me, come on. And you have a 30-second rest. First circuit's over. We only have 5. Yay, us. Okay, next move, if you can, we're coming down to the knees. You can do this standing as well. We're gonna take this bicep curl. We're gonna rotate our hands out. We've done these before. Wide curl. Hits those biceps a little differently. It's a harder curl. So we'll do it now early. Ready? Here we go. Abs are tight. Elbows are in. Same speed up as down. Notice I'm not going quickly. We want those muscles to work. And if you're throwing the weight up and down, that should be about 1 rep for you guys if you're on my pace here. You're using momentum. You're really not training the muscles as well as you will if you go nice and slow. Not to mention, less joint action, and we want less joint action. We don't want to hurt our joints. Good. All right, I'm gonna stand it back up, stick it with these weights. Palms are facing your legs. We're gonna call the preacher curl up and over, and then front raise. You will feel where the bicep goes into the shoulder there. So we're gonna make it look nice and pretty. Are you ready? Here we go. Preacher curl, one side, elbow stays in, other side. Both arms, front raise, abs tight. Feel it? Yes. And raise it. When you're in that raise, I just noticed I did this, and when I do that, I mention it. I lifted my shoulders. Focus on keeping those shoulders strong, but not lifting them up to your ears, not using your neck. And if you find you have to, lighten your weight or do this without weight. Okay, this is a hard lift right there. Let's do one more preacher curl on each side. And rest. All right, very similar movement here. This circuit's very focused on the biceps. We're gonna go to side raise, okay? Shoulder move, but it's where it comes down and meets the top of the bicep. Hammer curl, okay? So we're sculpting these arms. Are you ready? Here we go. This side raise is hard. If you find it's too difficult, lighten your weight. Do one at a time, you can do that as well. Just don't want to see that. Okay, we're not using momentum, we're lifting. Abs are tight. I'm in a staggered stance, 1 foot forward, 1 back. It really helps me, I think, get a little more power, but everyone is different. And you can have either leg forward if you like this staggered stance. Again, nice, controlled pace. Let's do the raise. There we go. We finished that rep. Good. All right, I'm grabbing my chair. I'm grabbing my heavy weight and I'm grabbing a bailout weight. We're going to do a concentration curl. Move quickly here. You're going to sit and pick a heavier weight if you can. If you have options, you're going to put it in your hand, your right hand, elbow right in, bring it up and down. Curl it slowly down. Abs are tight here. We're using one side of the body. That's a unilateral move. Very concentrated because only the bicep is working here right now. So all of your energy is going into this curl. When that happens, you can lift more than if we were sitting here doing both arms at the same time. So these are the types of exercises where you can start to challenge yourself on weight. So if you're finding it's easy, step up your weights. Using 3s, get 5s. Using 5s, get 8s. Using 8s, get 10 or even 12. All right, let's go to the other side. If you're beyond that, you're using 15s, you already know what you're doing as far as lifting heavy. So that's okay. Keep going with what you've got, okay? The rest of us will try and catch up with you. Going in 3, 2, 1. Other side. I managed to get through my left side, and your right side over here. I'm left-handed, so that side of my body's a little stronger, naturally. So hopefully I get through all of them on this side because we really want to be balanced. We want to do the same amount on each side or come close. Stay with me here for the next 20 seconds. We have another rest. Come on, 10 more seconds. If you're lifting heavy, keep going with me till the end here. We can do a couple more reps. One more rep. Ready? Rest. All right, you're on a rest. I am going to move my weights back a little bit and I'm putting my band on. So you can do the same. Do that before I move my chair. Going to a lateral walk and a squat. Lots of fun. I'm going to put it up over our knees and move my chair. And why don't we walk to your left first, okay? Down in a squat, big step. 1, 2, 3. Take it back. Don't have a band. Staying in this squat might be enough. I mean, this is certainly a move I would do in other videos without a band. We're just bringing up the intensity a little bit. 3 steps each side. Stay low if you can. You're going to burn in the buttons. And that's what we're working on, right? One more each way. Can we do it? You burning? I'm burning. Back the other way. And rest. All right. I'm going to bring this weight down to my ankles. Keeping my head above my heart. I'm going to diagonally walk forward. So you're going to step wide, over, over, back, back, back. You'll feel that, right? Let's move with your right leg first. So reverse what I just did there in demo. Okay, stepping with your right, here we go. Bring it out, in, Take this down in a little squat if you can. You're more advanced. Just increases that intensity as if this were not enough. And if you don't have the band, stay in the squat if you can, okay? Feel it? Whoo-wee. Come on, we're almost there. Burn. Ooh. And back. And I'm gonna rest at that point. Good job. Okay, bringing this back up over the knees. Right there. Not using a band, again, totally okay. Grab a weight if you'd like. I'm gonna grab one of my heavier weights. I'm gonna hold it right at my chest. We did the wide squat pulse, regular squat pulse. Ready? 3, push the knees out. 2, 1, adding this band, push, 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 or stay up, push, 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 and up. Activating those glutes here, feel it? Up, push the knees, push, get up. And keep going, come on. And and up. Stay with me. One more, come on. And nice work. All right, keeping the band, but moving it down around my ankles. And I'm grabbing my chair, use my chair, the ballet bar here. I'm gonna do a rear leg raise. Keep your leg as straight as possible, abs tight, shoulders stay up. Don't lean out of this, okay? Because if you're up right here, you're gonna feel the glute and inner thigh. Here we go. Pulse, pulse, up and down. Push that band if you have the band. If not, you're still gonna feel the work. And if you're just starting out, it's plenty of work, right? You're feeling this. And with bands, the cool thing is, depending on the tension, you can make it even harder. Get a medium band here. Ooh-wee, how those glutes feeling? Inner thigh, you feel that inner thigh engage as you push back? You should. One more. And that standing leg will burn there as well. Something to keep in mind, don't lock your knees. A little bend in your knees, you can't even see it, but you're not locked, all right? That's important. Shoulders up, right over the hips, it stays there. Don't lean out of it. You feel that when you're upright, don't you? You feel how that works. Here we go, pulse, pulse. I leaned out of that one, bringing it up. Check your form. I'm doing it always as well. More seconds. I'm watching the clock too. Yes, I am. It's worth it though. You're worth it. I'm worth it. We're worth it. And rest. That's a rest right there. Taking the band off. We will use it one more time if you have it. Like I say, keep saying it, but don't feel like you're missing anything if you don't have a band. You're still getting great, great work. Okay. Now, buns and guns. Often people think guns, bicep. And I do too. But in order to make this look nice, all the muscles, shoulder, triceps coming into it need to look nice. So I'm taking a heavy weight. Tricep extension. Ready? Press it up and down. Control this weight. You want the tricep, back of the arm, to be cut nicely with the bicep front of the arm and the shoulder, which actually comes up over the top of the arm. So for 3 arms, we're focusing on bicep here in this workout, but I'm adding this circuit to give you some tricep work. 10 more seconds, not even. You thought I meant 10 more extensions. I kind of thought in my head for a minute, 10 more. Oh, that's a lot. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I meant 10 more seconds. Good. All right, trading my weight in for 2 medium dumbbells. Keeping my head above my heart. Get a little movement with this one. I'm going to do a tricep lift in the back, twisting with this. Right arm first. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift. Bring it in. Lift. Lift. Feel it? You're not feeling your triceps yet? I'm going down to the mat in a minute, and I got a treat for you. Working that arm unilaterally. Some of you have been here a while, might know what I have in mind. And give me the other side. Okay, all right, down to your mat. We're going to be in the mat for the rest of the workout, and you'll need your medium or light weights for a couple moves. One move, really. Come on down. Single arm tricep. Plant the hand. Lower arm wraps around. You're going to push and lift your upper body. Ready? Push. All the way up, nice and slow down. Now I want a full extension here. Really contract that muscle. Up and down. This is hard. I know that. And maybe you do 2 or 3. That's what I did the first time I did these. I am not kidding you, I remember it. It was a damningly wet video. I want those arms. It was the more advanced. There were 2 different workouts, beginner and more advanced. This is a more advanced move, and when I started, I only did a few. So if you need to take little breaks, that's okay. When your muscles get to the point where they can't do more, even if you've done 2 or 3 reps, that's called failure, and at failure, that's a good thing in the fitness world. That means you completely work that muscle to the point of failure. That's good. Doesn't matter how long it takes or how much weight you use. The failure part is the good part. Ready? Because failure means you push the muscle to the max. And it's going to say, Rhoda, that's not going to happen again. So what it does is it makes itself a little stronger. So next time, maybe you do an extra rep. And again, the tricep says, wait a minute, can't let that happen. We can't get to failure. So once again, it's going to heal itself a little bit stronger. And as you can tell, that process over and over will serve you well. You're going to get beautiful, toned, sculpted, lean muscles. All right, grabbing I'm going to start with my medium. I could bail out to my lighter. We're going on your back. Come on down. We have a skull crusher. Don't crush your skull, okay? I want you to hold this weight as if it's a bar. So not palms facing each other, like it's a bar. This is a little harder. Bring the weight down, extend it up. Feel that? Now I want you to think about elbows. Keep them pointing toward your ceiling or the sky if you're lucky enough to be doing this outside. This is what you don't want. The elbows don't go out. Stay very stationary, pointing up towards your ceiling. And if this is crushing your triceps, you have a break coming. I want you to push yourself as hard as you can here. Almost there, come on. And rest, okay. One more, circuit to go. I am moving my weights out of the way here. And I'm gonna grab my band. I think we're starting right away with a band. Yes, we are. All right, so putting the band is a little tricky because we are gonna split this. We're gonna do half on one side, half the other. So you're gonna bring the band under one knee if you're using a band. Otherwise, you're pulsing a donkey kick like this, pulsing it up, all right? And then, very quickly, in about 18 seconds, we're gonna switch to the other side. So you need about 4 seconds. Here we go. Pulse it, stay up here. Push, push. 20 seconds, you can do this. Hips stay square, don't lift them, okay? Watch my clock here. Ready to switch? I am. So, under the other knee, here we go. Up. Move it here a little bit. There we go. Push it. Feel it. Keep those hips square. Make them work. We have donkey kicks in a lot of videos that don't use band. Getting great work with the band or without. I know I keep saying that. I just want you to realize it's true. Okay, around your ankles if you use a band. Coming up in a plank. We're going to lift one leg and the other. I just corrected my form. I brought my hips down. Now you can do this on your knees, okay? You'll be up on your toes. Here we go. Hips stay down though. If you have to be up like this, I'd rather you be down on your knees. You're getting some core. You're getting that glute. Abs are tight. This is a tough one, I know. What a way to end, huh? As we're coming to the end of this workout. Feel it? I feel it. Woo! Yes, I just peeked at my clock. So this is hard. So you know, back surgery. We're in a pretty constricted brace here, thank goodness, because I probably wouldn't be able to do these planks otherwise. And rest. Okay. Swinging it all on around. Last one with the optional band. Coming on your back. You're going to bring our heels all the way to our bum. Classic glute move here. But we're going to add some outer glute by pushing the legs out and down. So drive the hips up, push the knees out, bring the knees in, hips come down. Drive it up, knees out, You want to make this a fluid motion, you can. So the knees are going out as the hips come out, a little bit more advanced. Otherwise, stay here. And in. Push through the heels, not the toes. Feel the back of the legs, the hamstrings. Go right up into those glutes, and you're sure you feel those glutes. Go right here, feel it. All right, no more band. Good for you on the band work, those of you that had it. And those of you that tried and did it without, think about getting a band. All right, classic inner thigh. This is your mom's old school mat work. Nice strong shoulder, support your body, lower leg, drive the heel to the ceiling. Push, push. I'm gonna keep my foot off the ground, more advanced. You need to stop and rest, more advanced. Keep the tension on that inner thigh, feel it? It's not a huge range of motion, but as we get to the end of these 40 seconds, we're only halfway there now, keep the body nice and straight. I tend to lean like this, can help it out. Keep your body as if you're up against a wall. Almost there, come on. Burn. What a way to end, right? Other side. Last exercise. And we will do a nice stretch. Set yourself up. Remember to be really strong in your shoulder. Use your hand for balance so you keep this body nice and straight. Okay? Drive with the heel if you can. Keep the foot off the mat if you can. Now this is my side. Believe it or not, I had back surgery. But they went in on my side all the way through my body to my spine. So this side is a little weak. Building up the strength again. I'm going to put my foot down in between. It discourages me, but I shouldn't be discouraged, right? Because here I am and here you are. If you're struggling too, know that as we work this, it gets better, it gets easier. Oh, we're going to finish strong here. I get my foot off the ground. And there it is. Good job. Oh, wow. All right, let's take a minute and grab a foot. I'm going to stretch out the front of the leg quickly here. Those squats, which hit the glute, they also hit the quads, which are the front of your legs. Stretch them out quickly. And we'll roll on over. If you want a longer stretch, one's going to be linked in. At the end, stretch out here, arms over your head. Lift your arms high over your head. Feel the upper arm stretch. And then bring one knee in. Drive that foot up. The back of the leg, the hamstring. Other side. It's work when you do those glutes because they're connected. Good. We're going to flip on over again. And I want you to put your toes together, knees out, rock back here. Feel the inner thigh stretch. That's what I want you to feel. And then once you're down, bring your hands behind your head, bring your body weight down on the elbows, gently. Working that tricep, stretching it out. And come on up. Bring a foot forward. Let's hit those glutes again. Bring the body down. Now, you come down as far as is comfortable for you. This is as far as I'm going right now. I'm not probably as far on the other side, but I'm working on it. Good. Let's do a hip flexor stretch. So reach up, open up those hips. They did a lot of flexing. And other side on the glute. And bring the body weight down. Feel that glute stretch. I want you to relax the muscles, let them stretch. Sometimes when we're in a deep stretch, we want to tighten up, and that's the complete opposite of what we should do. Let them loose, let them breathe. They literally are breathing, getting oxygenated blood, which is what they do to repair themselves. All right, so depending on what time of the day it is that you do this workout, it's early in the day, lots of water. Large muscle groups of the lower body, they need that water. You want that blood flowing through them freely to help relieve any tension and soreness that you might feel tomorrow. So, great job today. I look forward to keep working with you in this series, and I will see you next time.